Hello there and welcome back to another Call of Duty video, guys. Today I'm going to be breaking down how the custom class setup works, and specifically we're going to be talking about the receivers and each gun's family tree. Also, we're going to break down how to unlock every attachment for the gun as well as every gun within its family tree as well, okay? So if you want to find that out, definitely stick around. If you like the video, please don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you are new to my channel and you want to find out any kind of tips and guides for the Modern Warfare 2 beta and the new Modern Warfare 2 game coming out later in October, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my latest videos, okay? Alright, let's hop right into it, guys. So, into the custom class section. So, as you can see, I've got the M4 selected. So, if I go straight into it, this is obviously your standard main menu that you get when you want to customize your weapons. You've got all your attachments: muzzle, barrel, laser, optic, stock, rear grip, magazine, ammunition, and underbarrel. The new thing here is receiver. Now, receiver is what allows you to choose the base, is how you can choose a base weapon for a specific gun that you want. So for example, you've got the M16, Icarus, Recon, and the Hurricane. Now, what do I mean by family tree? So if we go back to progression, this is the family tree for the M4. What I mean by that is the M4 is, look at it as like a base for every gun that you can see on this screen, okay? It's just adapted and changed in a certain way. So as we all know, the M4 is can adapt and change into the M16 and all the other ones that we see here. So if we go into the M4, as you can see, the way to unlock all these receivers is just by leveling the gun up. Once you get to a certain point, you unlock a receiver for the F-TAC Recon, and from there, same again, you level it up all the way to 16, which then gets you the Hurricane and so forth, okay? Likewise, you can go the other way. So once you get to a certain point, I believe it's 18, you get the Icarus. From the Icarus, you go all the way to 13, you get the M16 and so forth. Now guys, another cool thing is, let's say for example you've unlocked the F-TAC Recon. With the Recon, yes, you're going to start at level 1. However, the great thing is, every attachment you've unlocked along the way for the M4, majority of them you'll be able to use on the F-TAC Recon. So I'll show you what I mean, okay? So if we go back to build a weapon, we go to barrel. If we select the Tempest Trench Pro barrel, okay? So this is the barrel we're going to keep an eye on, Tempest Trench Pro. If I then wanted to change the receiver, because I've unlocked that with the M4, if I go to F-TAC Recon, I then select that, the barrel, the Tempest Trench 4 is now there available. And I've not used this gun because this gun is still at level 2. It's a single fire, I'm not really a fan of it. Meh. However, I can equip this barrel because I've already unlocked it with the M4, which is such a cool idea that I think they put into this game. It's so good. It makes grinding not feel tedious, and you actually feel rewarded because you feel like a lot of the accomplishments that you've made already, you're not having to start again and go back, start again and go back. It's almost like you're halfway, you've done a big chunk of it already, and it really does speed up the leveling up process as well, in my opinion. Another thing I get asked is, Eamon, why do your guns look so cool? By that I mean, if we go back to here, I then select, and then go back to assault rifles, go to armory, and then I've got the Cinder M4. What that does, it gives it a cool red and carbon aesthetic. Looks so fire. Reason is because I purchased the Vault Edition. Now if you purchase the standard edition, this won't be available to you. However, later on when the game does actually come out, I can imagine there will be other Vault Editions available for certain weapons. And then what that essentially does, it just means that any kind of attachment you put on, it will still have the same aesthetic. So if I wanted to, you know, build out the M4 quickly, if I gave it, you know, the muzzle, if I gave it the Tempest barrel, we just go the underbarrel, we just put something pretty cool. Go, we just choose a fancy stock. Same again, Cinder. As you can see, the weapon doesn't lose its aesthetic. It still looks very cool. Okay, just a load at the top of my head, I wouldn't use this for any gameplay, even though it might actually be half decent, but this isn't a loadout recommendation I'm giving you. This is just at the top of my head. So just by changing the attachments, you still keep the same aesthetic, is my point. Now, last thing, guys, before I leave you, so if we go back to that family tree section, as you can see, like I mentioned, the M4 F-TAC Recon, this is the family tree for these set of weapons. Now, I can imagine there's going to be a lot more because, as you can see, it's only at 46%, and I have 3 guns left to level up to max. I don't think once I do those 3 guns, it's going to take me to 100%. I'll be very surprised. But the great thing is, these aren't all the same guns. You've got the M4, which is an assault rifle. You've got the F-TAC Recon, which is something new called battle rifles. You then got the FSS Hurricane, which is an SMG. You've got the Icarus, which is an LMG, and then you got the M16, which I presume is still going to be under the assault rifle category. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, please. But that is essentially everything I wanted to show you within the creator class section for your weapons. Okay, I'm going to create another video to specifically talk about perks. If you've got any questions regarding the creator class, please do drop them down below for me in the comment section. I'll reply back as soon as I can. And likewise, if you found this video insightful, please hit that like button. And if you do want to stay up to date with all the latest tips, tricks and guides, anything to do with Modern Warfare 2, please do hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my latest videos. But without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.